This granite orb carries precious cargo from the past that's captured the imagination of these historians and stonemasons alike. In late May, the Angel Moroni statue was removed from the Salt Lake Temple for restoration and repair as part of a seismic renovation project. The capstone below the statue's feet held artifacts placed in a time capsule nearly 130 years ago. Witnessed by a small group of construction crews and onlookers amid COVID-19 restrictions, a stark contrast to its installation in 1892.
The capstone ceremony on the Salt Lake Temple was a huge event. There were tens of thousands of people on Temple Square. And you have dozens of construction workers and other people on the scaffolding, people sitting on the roofs of houses around the Salt Lake Temple site watching this ceremony take place. So this is a moment to reflect on the last 39 years of construction.
Once separated from the Moroni statue, stonemasons worked alongside church history preservation experts to carefully breach the capstone to discover what historic treasures lay inside, but also to seismically reinforce the steel inside that connects the statue to the capstone.
We hoped it would be easy, that we could just pop the top off, but as we started excavating, we found out how difficult it was. There was no other option besides cutting it open.
After painstaking and meticulous work, access was gained. 4 chambers full of artifacts placed north, east, south, and west, encased in concrete.
Which side are you on?
And the First Presidency of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints was there to see the first items removed.
This is wrapped around the books.
Oh. Among the artifacts identified, scriptures, popular religious books of the time, and a gold-leafed copper plate with the name of church leadership inscribed.
Everything was very damp. And part of that is because they had dumped concrete around all of the packets, and concrete will sweat and leach. And the books essentially were sponges.
Other anticipated items, photographs, some believed to be images of church founder Joseph Smith and his brother Hiram.
They are laminated together because of the moisture from the concrete, and no photographic image remains. But because they are C.R. Savage photo cards, we don't believe that any image that would have been on here would have been an original image.
Some of the most interesting and surprising discoveries were objects placed in the time capsule by people attending the capstone ceremony so long ago.
We found approximately 400, give or take, coins inside the concrete.
About a dozen coins have inscriptions on them. 2 sets of coins are from families. We also found notes, so we think that people are writing their name on a piece of paper and throwing it in the hole.
Among the descendants of those early Latter-day Saints who placed coins in the capstone is Bonnie H. Corden, Young Women General President. In recent remarks to the youth, Sister Corden mentioned one coin's significance to her.
They discovered a number of items inside the mortar, including this coin signed by Alice Hillam, my grandpa's cousin. Is that remarkable? I look at this coin and I think about 17-year-old Alice. Could she have imagined that 128 years later, we would discover her simple offering?
The real value of these coins is where they came from, that they were encapsulated in concrete at the top of the capstone of the Salt Lake Temple. That's a significant space to spend your time as a coin.